leave the house often enough, but like, I can't drive, you know? Like, sometimes I just can't get something. Here in the US, people can use Amazon for everything. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely understand, like, overseas, and also, if it's the cheaper option, I like totally, you know. And also convenience, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, just in my experience, it's just like, it'll be like, the price just isn't like justified. If it is, like, in my experience, if Amazon is cheaper, it's been by like $5, you know. But yeah, I've 100% bought things like just because they're available on Amazon and like not somewhere else, and I bought things because they have been cheaper on Amazon as well. Like the Elden Ring books, art books were on Amazon and like nowhere else I could find. Feels man. 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. You're gonna have a whole field trip of it when the DLC comes out, Odin. When I get big packages, my partner just assumes I bought another 240 volt Fuckmaster Pro 5000 blow up latex dollar 6 speed pulsating vagina elasticized anus with drip semen collection tray to give up an optional built-in realistic orgasm scream sound surround system. Okay. Go crazy, Greg, go crazy. Go crazy. No, oh my god, dude, it drives me nuts when my parents are better about it these days. Cause I guess like a couple years ago, like getting packages like a couple years ago-ish. Like I feel like a few years ago getting like any kind of package was like not as common because like people didn't, you know, get packages as much like pre-COVID. But I still did mostly get stuff through packages because I can't like leave the house as much as other people because of my health. So like if I need something, it's like, okay, I will order it. Dude, my parents... Look, a lot of the time if I get a package, it is something like kind of indulgent. But like, just as often, it's like... Like, most of the time when I get a package, it's like, I'm just like... I ran out of moisturizer or hair dye or some shit, you know? It's like, yeah, maybe not something I need to live, but something that I'm gonna go out and buy anyway. I'll say books. I've been buying a lot of books lately. And now all the neurotypicals are just scared of leaving houses. Dude, one thing that used to drive me nuts before COVID was because I can't like leave the house as much. People used to always like hear about me saying like, oh yeah, I can only leave the house like about once a week or something. People used to always say like, wow, that sounds lovely, that sounds so nice, you know, that sounds great, like I wish I only left the house once a week. And obviously, you know, it's a fucking nightmare and it's miserable. And a lot of people stopped. Like, I'm sure it's great if you don't want to leave your house, but like, you know. But after COVID, people don't really say that to me anymore, and that's really nice. Like, I was so annoyed. People who said that to me, I had friends that were like, oh, I wish I didn't have to leave my house, like, every day. After, like, 2 days in lockdown, we're talking about, like, how, like, cooped up they felt. And I was like, yes! Yes! You bitch! You dye your hair? Yeah, I dye my hair, yeah. Yeah. I don't... Getting your hair done professionally is, it's so expensive. Cause I have long hair, right? if I get my hair dyed professionally, and if I get it cut professionally, it costs more than $100. Nibs, this is what Nibs, this is literally what I'm talking about. Like, if you want to be at home and stay at home, that's great. But having to stay at home and not having a choice at it is really, 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 it fucking sucks. So, like, good for you, but I do not want to spend my life living in my parents' house, but I do not have a choice, you know? You know, like, very quirky of you, but, you know, different topic. You do seem quite social when you can't go out. I would love to be someone who goes on, like, a walk every day, but, yeah. Yeah. Money at the moment, I'm like... Since I've had to, like, do a bunch of shit the last week, I'm really, really happy to, like, have some time to rest, because my chronic pain is, like, really not good right now. And then I have to go to the supermarket tomorrow. Mia. Craig's pain sounds not fun. Yeah. You bitch! Come on, socialize, because socialize is... Sorry. I was, like, scanning that message really quickly, and my brain was like... Yeah. Also, no, it's okay, Greg. It's okay. I wasn't bitching at you. I was bitching at Nips. I hate when you know, when you're talking about something being hard for you, and someone's like, oh, this lowers your quality of life significantly? Well, I like it, and it's like... Okay. Great. That makes me feel really good about, that makes me feel really good about that. Thank you. Yeah, I got you, Greg. I got you. I'm like a little funny with socializing. I'm quite an anxious person, but I have like a little group of IRL friends that I love very much, and I like to see them. Like, I like a nice quiet bar. I like that. But I typically just see one or two of my friends, and there's like a more like extended group. But I do not see them. God, you have a good group? Yeah, me too. I feel really lucky. Really lucky. Yeah, I wish I got to see them more often, but it is what it is. I got my on and off roommate. I see them pretty often. Hello? Ugh. I should try and arrange a night that we can go to a bar or something. Cause yeah, at the moment I'm only seeing people at like events and stuff, and I'm kind of realizing events really are not my thing. A lot of standing around. Don't like that. Big crowded place with lots of noise and bright lights. Yeah. Yeah, I understand, Greg. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. Hi, Peanuts! Hi, Peanuts. Like, I think because of my anxiety, loud noises do bother me like a little bit more than most people. But I've heard some autistic people recently talk about how loud noises, like, that typically would be in, like, an acceptable range for most people almost is, like, painful. That's interesting, because I hadn't heard about that until recently. Found a weird thing recently with my speaking out loud vocal skills have gone downhill. Oh, I see. I guess that makes sense. It's kind of funny, yeah. You kind of have to stay on top of social skills. Like, we don't think about it as something that you need to like practice, but you kind of do, don't you? Hi, Pineapplux. Hi, Pineapplux. Hi. It's good to see you. Hope you well. KKCon. KKCon. KCon. Hello? K-Kona? What about KCon? What about KCon? KCon will be me sitting down, and you guys just have to stand over me. That sounds weird. You know what I mean? The other thing that noises are so quiet that makes people even. Yeah, I've heard about that, but I hadn't heard about that it's like painful. You know? So that's new to me. You know, filter junk information, all that sensory stuff that you just don't even feel or hear or whatever because your brain filters out. You're dealing with all that shit constantly. Yeah. Excruciating is maybe the wrong word. From what I've heard about, honestly, excruciating seems right, like unbearable. But yeah, I feel like your brain doesn't filter it. What? Huh? But yeah, I feel like I kind of understand. I know it's very different, but my anxiety used to be, it's a lot better these days, so I don't deal with this as much, but I used to really struggle with I used to be like really sensitive to some things. I'm glad I'm not anymore, because it's hard to deal with that, and like it's hard to have any like experience where visually you're having the same experience. Like from the outside, people are experiencing the same thing you are, but like what's going on inside your brain is so different. But it's not necessarily painful. It's like too much sensory info adds to the nervous system overload. Okay, I see. Thank you for explaining that. I appreciate it. I see. Yeah, I appreciate that. I see. Whereas if someone is a streamer, they are talking constantly, even if they never leave the house and actually didn't see anyone. Yeah, I feel like my social skills have gotten so much better since I started streaming. Like, I think one of the things that stopped my anxiety from being so bad or like helped was I think streaming like helped that so much. Like I'm still a bit awkward, but like something I overthink a lot still is I don't know where to stand. And that might sound really strange, but like I don't know what to do with my body when I'm like with people. Or like it won't even be something that I think about particularly, like if I'm with people I know well, but the moment there's a couple people that I don't know, it's like, oh, I'm thinking about my posture right now. What are my hands doing? Where do I put my hands, you know? And it's like, if I didn't notice that, I'm not even gonna think about it, you know? I'm standing all the time, baby. I'm usually not thinking about where my hands are, you know? But, oh, there's someone I don't know near me. Now, like, the position my fucking fingers are in is, like, the most important thing in the world. Where to position the meat seat? The meat seat sucks, man. The meat seat sucks. Yeah, I think what's my social stuff that like I'm still not the best with Like, I'm okay with the conversation. It depends. It depends. Because some social stuff that I've gotten a lot better at, is just continuing conversations. Like, once the conversation has started, I'm okay. Because typically the best thing to do is just ask people questions, you know? You know? And like, be genuine about it also. Like, you're talking to someone and they mention their job and you ask them questions about their job. There you go. Easy conversation. But I don't know how to start a conversation. I'm really bad at that. I don't know what to say. Like, when you're hanging out with a couple friends and there's someone you don't really know there, and it's like, how to begin this friendship? I don't know. I really do hate small talk. Small talk's just hard. It's like, once the small talk has begun, it's okay, but like, starting it, like, I don't know what makes me sound not fucking weird. Hummus, let's yeah. And it's like, dude, the thing is, you go up to someone and you say that, they probably won't give a shit. Right? Like, if you straight up go hummus thoughts to someone, they're just gonna be like, oh, hee, she's quirky, here's my thoughts on hummus, you know? Like, people really don't care. Ugh. What you're talking about right now is currently discourse in autistic communities online, huh? What? Like, small talk sucking? How so? What's the discourse? Oh, is this like, I've seen people recently talking about, like, how everyone says they hate small talk, but, like, it's really important. Is that the conversation, or am I just, like, totally off? Because I saw someone, recently on, like, Tumblr or something, being like, everyone says you hate small talk, but it's because you don't get out and talk to people. Okay, I think what I'm talking about is very different. I saw someone going like, oh, you say you hate small talk? Well, it's important. You can't say you hate small talk and then, like, not do it, because you can't make friends without small talk. And it's like, I don't think saying that you don't like small talk means that you're not going to do small talk. Like, you obviously have to do small talk to make friends, but, like, you can still find it uncomfortable, you know? You know? That drives me nuts. Basically, this people who have some autistic traits that are explainable by other conditions that are self-DXing. Is that like diagnosing? Just a community split. Some people are saying self. I'm guessing that's diagnose. I may be wrong. Some people saying is valid, but only if following actual diagnostic criteria and properly doing research. I do think there is, like, kind of a weird thing at the moment online where someone will say someone will be like, oh, the autistic moment when you don't like a texture of something. And then some people will be like, oh my god, this isn't normal, this is an autistic thing, oh my god, and that's like, that kind of that drives me kind of nuts. Because it's like, there's going to be some autistic traits that everyone has, Like, I'm weird with a lot of textures. I don't like bright lights. I do not use overhead lights if I can avoid it. Mood lighting, baby. But I'm not autistic, And it's good to, like, recognize, I think, traits that you have that crossover with, like, certain things. Because, it helps, like, empathy and stuff. Like, oh, hey, we have the same experience. Or, like, with this one thing. But, yeah, I think, self-diagnosing is, like, it's something you have to do sometimes. But also, like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, you gotta do, like, criteria and stuff. Because otherwise, yeah. There's like a few things, like ADHD. I see a lot of people talking about how they must have ADHD because their attention span, like, isn't great. And I feel like in this current day and age, most people's attention span isn't great, and ADHD is like so much more than just, oh, my attention span is bad. Like, you know, the friends I have that have ADHD, like every aspect of how they live is like drastically affected by their ADHD, you know? And I find it almost like cheapens their experience by, you know, not even really looking into like these, like what makes someone's, you know, 85% of Twitter have ADHD and OCD, yeah. Yeah, you have to do it the right way, yeah. The disorder part comes into play when the behavior quirks are affecting your life. Yeah. Cause it's kind of like, not only is this not gonna be helpful to you, but it's also really, really not helpful to these people who are actually struggling with these things. For you to be like, oh, I have this because of this like very shallow surface level experience, you know? It's not only valid, it's smart. It's actually more of a hindrance than a help. Yeah, one thing, I didn't know this was a thing like a year ago. That thing about how you can't immigrate to certain countries if you have, certain diagnoses because they don't want people moving to countries just for the healthcare system. Cause, if you don't have, like, a quote-unquote good enough reason to get into Australia, like, and you have, like, an autism diagnosis or something, you're not gonna be allowed in a lot of the time. As a migrant. And, a lot of countries do shit like that. Which is, yeah, it's, I feel like almost if you're not gonna be able to get treatment for something, and you're like 100% certain you have it, but maybe the diagnosis is like, maybe you should avoid that, you know? Cause yeah, I don't even really want to immigrate. But now I have this fucking diagnosis, and what did this diagnosis get me? What did this diagnosis get me? Fuck you. To be able to research and learn coping strategies. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. And people overdiagnosing how that makes it harder for... I think that's really fucked up. I don't even think that's necessarily people's fault for, like, overdiagnosing themselves. But the fact that it's so hard for people to get diagnosed with certain things when it's like, hey, they're, like, genuinely needing this, that makes me so fucking mad. Like, okay, so what if some people who definitely don't have something want a fucking diagnosis? So what? Who cares? As long as they're paying for it, who fucking cares? Just do your job. Hey, they hit me. Yeah, it's more about like disruptive noises, right? Like the sensory thing. Whoop. Sorry if I'm like over. I don't know how to describe this. I don't know how to put my thoughts into words. Ignore. Like over relating my experiences, by the way. because I'm not autistic, but like you know, sometimes people talk about certain things and your first thought is like, oh yeah, I've experienced something like this, even if it's like kind of different. Well, but yeah, because of like mental illness stuff, when I was younger, I actually got a autistic. I actually got a diagnosis with autism, and it was. I'm like, I've seen multiple doctors be like, nah, you don't have this. But yeah, this is yeah, like you said, yeah, social anxiety and yeah, chronic illnesses kind of cross over. I think they mostly gave me the diagnosis because I used to, I still am a bit, but like I used to be really weird with eye contact. Like that was something that I struggled with. So I'm like very familiar with like the diagnostic shit. Diagnostic. Gnostic, you know, yeah. Yeah, sure. Hi, it's already 1. It's already 1:15. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't think I've been burping much today, have I? Not that I can recall. But honestly, who fucking knows? Not me. I always say, I'm like, man, I don't think I'll be burping a lot today. But it's like, am I gonna notice if I'm burping anyway? No, I'm not. Okay. Okay, well, fine. Dude, I was gonna say, like, what is this cunt up to? We've already died to that today. Whoa. Dude, I do not like when an enemy's just, like, mooring their ass in usual. Don't trust like that. Don't like it. How is it only 18 degrees? I'm sitting here. Let's, you know what? I should check humidity, actually. Sorry, my brain is like turned off right now. I'm not talking. hate this dude. I hate this whole section. This whole section fucking sucks. No fun. Sorry, I'm not talking. My brain is like I don't know how to describe it. My brain feels like I don't know how to describe it. I'm like brain frogging right now, I think. Ow! Ow! Bitch, thank you. Nope. Yeah. Brain frog. Yeah. I always think about, whenever I say brain frog, I think about, there's like, I've probably said this like a million times. There's like this, I don't even know what its real name is. There's this dragonfly in Elden Ring that's like in the middle of like this ice lake. And you can't really see it from afar until you get really close. And it's got like the word fog in its boss name. So I saw the health bar like pop up and the name like something fog. And I got so excited because I was like, oh my god, we're getting a frog boss. I was like, we haven't had a frog boss since Dark Souls 2. And then it was just like a copy and paste dragon. Feels man. Yeah. I think we got a new frog boss in the Elden. I have no idea what to expect in the DLC. I've seen people making like Elden Ring DLC bingo. Like shit with like a tree spirit, but it like does the death rot, or like a swamp with death rot. I saw a new one earlier today that was like Saint Trina boss fight. She's got no shoes on. Or just Saint Trina with no shoes on. And I have no idea what to expect. I'm like kind of thumbs up emoji to like the death rot swamp. And I like the tree spirit with death rot. But like the Dark Souls DLCs are always like so just some other shit. Like I could have never predicted any of the DLC stuff that FromSoft do, so who knows? Feet? Yes sir. Yes sir. Feet City baby. So I know what to expect. I'm kinda like neutral here. If it is coming out on the 28th though, that's gonna be really interesting. In February. Cause I think that's a little over a month away. Like what, 5 weeks? Give or take. I think that's a good amount of time, to be honest. At least for me. I would really love to get a 50 fucking sub 50 on this stupid run. And I'm not convinced it's happening, but I feel like a month is like, you know. A month that's like feasible if I was going to get it. Yeah, I wish you're cool enough to have a foot fetish. Agreed. I'm like neutral on a foot fetish. I think. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. In terms of like having a fetish, having a foot fetish is like one of the better ones to have. Like it's weird enough to be weird, but like it's not like that weird, you know? Like a few years ago, having a foot fetish was like the strangest thing. And now I feel like we've all realized foot fetishes are like pretty common, actually, you know? I'm into plate armor. Could be me and have fucking nothing? Really? I'd imagine plate armor would be a good thing to be into. But then you have to talk about it all the time, it's the law. People like that with armpits. People who have armpit fetishes kind of be like that also. Respectfully to the armpit fetishes. Being like there's nothing out there. Well, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking plate armor or I don't even know if I have any fetishes. Really. But yeah, I was thinking I guess does it have to be like specifically sexual for it to be like a thing for you? Because if so, then I would understand. Because I guess you don't really be seeing a lot of sexual armor things. Because I was thinking, if you're just playing Dark Souls and like getting your dick off on that, like, good for you. I had the Ash catch him a fetishes, gotta catch him all. Good for you, man. Good for you. Do I have any fetishes? I have some very, very severe kinks, but by definition, fetish is something that's like required for you to get off. Is it? I feel like I've seen so many different definitions of a fetish. I'm sort of not really sure what to think anymore. But I don't know. I'm like into stuff, but like I don't think I'm like. I think everything I'm into is kind of normal. Guys in shirts and rolled up sleeves. See, like, what is the real definition of what a fetish is? Yeah, because I'm imagining, yeah, that's just attractive. Yeah. I always read the Ask Reddit threads on tunnels and incorporate them all. A sexual need. Oh, well then I'm imagining... If that's the actual definition of it, then... People being into... See, well, we're getting different... I'm getting different definitions. Dr. Eggman? What about... Wait, what? Huh? What? Huh? What I thought the definition of fetish used to be, what was it? Yeah, I used to think, I think fetish was something that's non-sexual, but is a turn-on for you. Or not, but it like gets you off, you know? But it's specifically not sexual. So like thigh highs or something. But yeah, every time we talk about it, I feel like we got... That may become necessary for sexual gratification. So... It's like if you're getting off, you have to be getting off to like feet to some degree. Because yeah, I think when people are talking about fetishes, they're just thinking about like kinks. I mean, a lot of words overlap. So many words have the exact same fucking definition, you know? Like, is there really a necessary? Is it really necessary for most words to exist? No, I don't think so. Because I don't think most people have something that they need to like. You know, I think people have like a variety of things where it's like, yeah, I could get off to this, you know. Was humanity really necessary? True. Pulse. You have a fetish for pulses. Kink shaming to kink gating. A fetish for overlapping definitions. Yeah, I kind of just use them like... I kind of use the fetish being like a thing that's non-sexual, but it's sexual for you. So, like, feet. Streamer might be a necrophiliac. Might be. See, like, we were talking about, I couldn't get any username, but it's Neko with 2Ks. So I'm still KK, necrophiliac. you think about the word fetish that pertains to a fucking religious object and like Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. Eyes emoji, what do you want about? I love when someone in chat goes like, oh, I'm thinking about this thing, but I can't even say it, but like, you know what I'm talking about. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about, and now you need to talk about it more. Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Nibs. Like, I see. I thought you were talking about a specific fetish that has something to do with a religious thing. And I was like, which fetish? I wasn't thinking about that one, right? Yeah. I see. I got you. I go me. I got you. Oh my god. And also, the word fetish comes up in a lot of... Yeah. I wouldn't know, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't be reading the item descriptions. Because I'm a fake Souls fan. But, that checks out. Do they make anal beads that look like rosaries? Because I think rosaries are really like... I think they're very aesthetically pleasing. No wonder you hate Bloodborne. What did I say? Because I don't read the item descriptions. I actually really like the Bloodborne lore. I love the Bloodborne lore. I think the Bloodborne lore is so cool. Yeah. We were talking the other day, like, about how it's such a shame that a lot of religious, like, aesthetic and stuff, like, you're like, not allowed to use it. Like, you're like, not meant to, because some religious stuff is so cool. Like, I was talking, I really want a Souls game that has, like, that's, like, based on the fucking Bible, you know? Some people getting so mad that Lil Nas is doing his weird thing. Like, it looks swag, so it shouldn't fucking matter, you know? I would love a Souls game. A Souls, like, style game. Really leaning into that, like, it'd be so cool. They already do a lot of, like, religious stuff, but, like, get into the Bible. Let me fight some dickhead with a crown of thorns. Let me see Jesus, like, rip his hands from the cross and, like, fall off of it. Like, this opening boss cutscene, and then he, like, grabs the cross and is, like, you know, Artorias posing with it on his back. And he's about to, like, beat the shit out of you with it. It'd be so cool. Yeah, let's get some fucked up looking angels. Do you know biblically accurate angels? The angels that we think of as biblically accurate are actually Jewish. They're from the Torah. That is literally a game already, is that? Oh, Blasphemous? Blasphemous. I haven't seen much of Blasphemous, but if that is in it, that would make sense. Fucked up a Blasphemous just steal my ideas, to be honest. I've been meaning to play that for a long time. Hey, Gomo! Gomo! Yes, I like peanuts. I guess that makes the name check out if that's like the theme of the game, huh?
You don't read item descriptions because you're a fake fan. I don't read item descriptions because I'm illiterate. We are not the same. The sub message, that's pretty good, yeah.
Oh, Gurmy, you were like, I said something so funny and she didn't read it. Now I have to sub. Did you sub literally just so I read that, Gurmy? So angles looking crazy is a misinterpretation of the Bible. Look, I could be wrong. This is like one of those things where you're like, I know something because I read someone talk about it, and it's like, oh, well, I didn't do further research. But yeah, I had someone, get into that. It's from the Torah. Never realized blasphemous was blasphemous. Look. sometimes games are just named shit because it sounds cool more than it like meaning anything, you know? Kitchen in the Bible, that's all eyes and just weeps of God, if I recall. Wow. Dude, sometimes I hear people talk about the Bible and it's like, man. Yeah, I think Sabi read like the entire Bible just for the hell of it, and he was like, yeah, there's some parts of it that are really good, and then there are other parts that just suck ass, and it's like, man. Oh my god, I nearly didn't level up. Anyway, I need Miyazaki to lean into religious imagery more. He's like doing it, but like do it more. More. I wanna click on that link. But I cannot. Also, yeah, thank you for the resub, Grammy, by the way. I'm sorry, I was so distracted for your message, I don't even know if I said thank you. Yeah. 59 months. How long is that? That's scary. I ain't trust like that. I've been streaming for too long. There's a depictions of some with a little artistic liberty. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm bedding. Why do you guys know so much about all this religious stuff? I say this as, like, I was raised Anglican, but like, you know. Are we bowling? I mean, I guess the thing is, I was raised with religious stuff, but I'm gonna be honest, I've forgotten, like, pretty much everything. It's more about the weirdness and less about the religion. Yeah, I understand that, but it's, I'm just, like, curious, because I know some people know stuff because they were, like, raised to, like, study the Bible. Whereas I feel like a lot of people who were, like, raised into religion... You know, like Sabi isn't religious, but he, like, read the Bible, I think, for the weirdness. Yeah, I'm just curious, yeah. Because I know a lot of people, yeah, know things just because they're like, man, this is weird. I'm curious. It's interesting. Because, yeah, most people who are religious, I feel like, just haven't read the Bible. Which, I mean, makes sense, because it's like, that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing, to be honest. And from what I've heard, it's kind of mid. It's got mid sections. That was, like, not a joke about mid sections, you know? Yeah, like, maybe people who are religious know less about religion just because, I know there's some sections about God doing some shit where it's like, man, that's kind of fucked up. Yeah, that's why we're atheists. Yep. That was, yeah, I was house know if I'd necessarily say that people who are religious have been born into the full doctrine, because I would say my mom's religious. Because she believes in, like, you know, I would say she's, like, I mean, she's Anglican. Because she believes in, like, in God and, like, certain parts of the Bible and stuff. But not all of it, you know. I don't think you necessarily need to be in, like, the full shit to be a, like, Christian or whatever. But, yeah, I know a lot of people who are, like, not personally, but I think especially nowadays, like, a lot of people who are spiritual, yeah, just believe in, like, some higher power, but, like, aren't even, like, specific about it, really. They're just like, yeah, there's something out there. Like, some people really like some little Star Wars movies. Is there anyone out there that likes all the Star Wars movies? I'm sure there are, but I don't just like that. I'll say thank you for the bit, Shadow. Thank you. I like that you always cheer 169. It's very specific. Good for you. Yeah, I can't imagine someone. Well, I was about to say, who thinks Rogue One is great, also thinking Solo is great, but I do. Literally, Gomi, I think quite like Solo and Rogue One, and that's Gomi, you're here, brother. Defend yourself. I have no. Ah! Ah! Brother, this fight is lasting forever. Can you die? Shows episode 5, Rogue One, and episode 3. I think my... What?! What?! Fuck you! No, that was not Pog! I didn't even get the fucking bonfire after him yet! I mean, like, I'm glad it was after him, but fuck that attack, dude. Insta-kill Anakin, fuck you, dude. And I was running? Fuck you. Ugh. Like, I'm glad I killed him, but fuck you. I actually really like, The Last Jedi. I think that's my hottest Star Wars take. I think the humor in it and the casino section is like... some of the humor is a bit, like, on the nose, but I really like the rest of it. I like the themes. But yeah, I would mostly agree with, yeah, episode 5, Rogue One, and episode 3. I fucking love Revenge of the Sith, dude. I fucking love Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Greg, also, because, like, I think, yeah, people who are, like, hyper-religious and believe in, like, every part of the Bible. And I'm like, yeah, God is good. Hello, if you believe in that stuff, God is fucking insane. He's nuts, dude. That guy's just doing the most random shit for no reason. Huh? What the fuck? I have no mainline Star Wars movie that I'd be like, I'll never watch this again. I mean, I think they're all, like, entertaining enough. Is this why I make that you died because you're a woman? If I played a male character, maybe I'd get the sub 50. Feels moon. That was the craziest death. What the fuck, man? How far behind does that put me? I think that's like at least a minute. That's so annoying. Like, that's... That's just annoying. If your brother dies and he hasn't had any kids with his wife, it's your God-given duty now to make her pregnant if she wants it or not. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I tried to read the Bible when I was a kid, but it really ain't. It's not the most engagingly, like, written book for, like, 7-year-olds. the you emote while you're talking about raping a woman. Aiden! We're banning this man. Yeah, the kind of like the fact that there's really no good argument against like homosexuality that isn't like religious. But like yeah. Like they don't like isn't it that correct me on this because you guys are way more fucking educated about the shit than I am. But the part that like you shouldn't sleep with men was a mistranslation. Yeah, God did some stuff. I've talked to Sabi about it because yeah, like I said, he read the Bible just to be like, what's all this about? It's like, I feel like I should do that at some point, you know? It just sounds interesting. Like, at the same time, I'm like, I feel like I could better occupy myself. You know? I gotta catch up on, like, the classic novels that you have to read in high school first. Before I start, like, being like, yeah, I should read the Bible, you know? Like, I've been pretty meh about, like, most classic novels that I've caught up on, but, like, I did it at least, you know? So many contradictions and wraparounds, it's awful, like, legit hard to make sense of sometimes. Yeah, that's kind of what, Sabi said. He said there were, like, some, like, bits that he really enjoyed. I'm not even mad about that death, because it's like, we're so far behind now. The line is Jesus was essentially saying, loving a fellow man is more important than punishing sinners. Scissors! Yeah. I sometimes see people, I see this pretty often, actually. And something that kind of bothers me when people are like, people who are like pro-gay or just pro, like, queer people, really talk about very often how much they hate, like, TERFs and, like, J.K. Rowling and stuff, but they'll never talk about their love for trans people. You know, they'll never talk about the good stuff. They're always sharing the information out there that's really upsetting about, like, living queer, you know, but they won't, you know, share, like, the good things, you know? They won't be, like, yeah, celebrating queerness, but, like, almost, yeah. That's something that kind of gets to me. I'm pro mind your own fucking business. Ah, I just spit on my microphone! I'm pro not minding your business. Like, I'm not gonna get, like, angry with you, but I'm snooping now. I'm snooping. Snoop dogging, perhaps. The way that I be on that blunt. Okay, this is a good spot to chill. Come over here, big dog. Come over here, big dog. Come over here. No? If I die right now, can I just say I'd be really mad about that? Okay. Ooh. Okay, chat, 10 push-ups right now. Yeah. Okay, we're behind. I mean, no, we're not. We're actually ahead. But, like, I do have 2 deaths. Like, we should be ahead more than this, but, like, I can live with it. Alright, okay. Alright, we're not that far ahead, so I gotta solo Simba really well right now. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my music. Ugh, this could be submittable if I don't die. Because I haven't peed during this run, which you might be like, well, KK, you shouldn't pee in any run. I can't help myself, baby. Push-ups are so underrated, are they? Push-ups are hard. I'm really heavy, man. I'm a heavy man. For free anywhere? But it sucks. It hurts, though. Oh, that was... Ah! I actually got the cancel, but then I got the cancel of that animation, and then I just continued it normally. That's kind of funny. Alright, let's do this fight well, okay? Can we manifest getting a really good PB right now? I manifested screwing up that glitch like a fucking idiot. That's okay, that's only like... That's like a 5 second... 10 second, I don't know. Whatever. Can I get a PB, please? Can I get a PB, please? Please? Please, please, please? Manfest? Yeah, I love men. True. Well, I said that like it was a joke, but like, true. I do. This is true. Do I want my PB being just us making fun? Well, you know, kind of making fun of religion for an hour. Sure. Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hentai too. Alright, good RNG, good RNG. Oh dude, I'm sweating like a dog. I'm sweating like a dog. Okay. Anxiety City. Kind of threw a little bit there, Ernest. Oh, where's the thing at? There it is. We're on the leaderboard! We're on the leaderboard! We're on the leaderboard! Yee! We're on the leaderboard! Come on and swim, and welcome to the gym. Come on and swim, and welcome to the gym. Hey, you, what you gonna do? Hey, you, what you gonna do? Hey, you, what you gonna do? Hey, you, what? Oh, you guys can't even hear my live split celebratory music. Hey, there we go. There we go. There we go. We did it. Yay. Yay, and we have 2 really stupid deaths. Great. Easy time save. GG, thank you! Yay! Yay! Woohoo! Absolute legend, thank you! Got boss fight? Yeah. Yeah. No, that was a really great boss fight, because we got like perfect RNG pretty much. We got really good RNG. Yay! 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 Next up, Olympics. True. Let's do. Okay, one thing I want to look at. Oh, I'm like I'm a little like anxious now.